What up, YouTube? This your boy Schaefer Speaks, man. And today I want to talk to you guys about expectations 101. See, a lot of us, in general, when we grow up as kids, we really want to fulfill our parents' expectations because our parents really want to see us do good and do great in life. And that's a given. That's obvious. But eventually, you begin to want to do your own thing because, that's all a part of growing up. You find your own way. You build your own path. You take the basics with you. Respect your elders, respect authority. Take care of yourself, respect yourself, respect others. You take those basics with you and stuff like that. But as you get older, you want to you begin to form your own perceptions of what this world is like, and your own perspective as to what people are like. And eventually you can't live by your parents' standards anymore. I mean, you can, but in general, you aren't really supposed to because as you grow up, you get kind of tired of your parents always saying stuff. Always telling you to do this or live by that, or you know what? I wasn't like that when I was your kid. When I was your age, I wasn't. You hear that a lot. It's all for good measure. It's not anything bad, but it gets on your nerves after a while because at this point in age, say like you're 18 or 19 years old, you graduated high school, you're going to college. You're forming your own life. You're forging your own path. And then you can go to your parents for advice. However, the relationship is with you guys. You guys can go to them for your advice if you want to because it's common and it's there for free. The problem that most kids have with their parents when it comes to this is the fact that their parents will always see them as their little kids because they're gonna constantly worry about you because they care about you, and then also they see you as their little kids, so then they can kind of if you have like the wrong kind of authoritative, closed-minded kind of parent, they're gonna think of you as a little kid, so then they'll feel less pain by what you say or if you speak truthful to them. For example, if your parents ask you a question like, "What do you want to do with your life?" and you tell them repeatedly, and they don't want to listen to it, and they don't trust your word, then feel glad about the fact that you were honest with him, and not keep feeling as if, oh gosh, I need him to just believe me. Let go of that part. If they don't believe you, then they don't believe you. And I feel like, and I've been there before. I was that kind of kid that kind of felt like, gosh, I wish my dad would just believe me. I need him to believe me. I always felt like I needed his approval or his vote for me to say, hey, I did good. And I know I did myself, but it's that common thing. And when I was stressing to my father a few days ago and last night was that validation. And he brought up the whole, getting grades, going on to the next grade. That's validations from your teachers. I'm like, see, that's not really what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is the aspect of the fact that when I mean by validation, I'm using it in forms of wanting other people to approve your opinion, to value your opinion, to believe what you're saying, to believe what you're doing. And I told him at some point, every person doesn't do that. Every person gets tired of wanting everyone's validation, and he doesn't really understand that. He never really understood what I was saying, so I kept explaining it to him, and it never got through to him. Selective hearing is what I like to call it, but it is what it is. And it goes back to what I said in that question at hand. It's all about expectation. If you don't do what they do, if you don't abide by their standards and expectations, what you have planned up is trash. But if it has anything that pertains to what they're doing, oh, they're all ears for it. Now, I'm not saying that every parent is this way. I'm talking about the authoritarian type. Those are the ones I'm talking about. If it doesn't pertain to what they're doing, oh, fuck it. They think it's bullshit. I think it is bullshit because this is what they think. Well, wait, I thought we had something going. Well, no, not really, because you see, that's what you want to do. That's not what I want to do. You know what I mean? So this is just my interpretation of expectations and how to free your mind from that psychological barrier of always wanting to having to feel like you have to please that parent or your parents that think like that. This is your boy Speaks, man. God bless, man. like this video, comment in the comment section below, share this video wherever. You know, this is your boy Speaks, man. One love. God bless and subscribe.